U.S. State Department's Deputy Spokesperson Vedant Patel has said that the U.S. was not engaged in any aspect of planning or preparation for Ukraine's incursion in Russia.
Ukraine is defending itself from that aggression. This has been Kremlin's war of aggression from the start against Ukraine, pure and simple. And I just want to reiterate what some others across the administration have said, which is that we were not engaged in any aspect or planning or preparation for this operation. I will let the Ukrainian military speak to their own operations, but our role and what we are focused on is supporting Ukraine be able to defend itself.
And joining me from Moscow is my colleague Dasha Chernyshyova. Dasha, is Ukraine making new incursions into Russia's Kursk region while holding on to the territories it has seized?
Well, what we have heard from the Russian military commanders is that the Russian troops have mostly destroyed all of the equipment that the Ukrainian troops have brought with them to the Kursk region. We also understand from the reports in the Russian media citing those military commanders that Russians do have control over Sudzha. This is the town on the border where this incursion began. The Russian authorities in the Kursk region at the same time have also said that the evacuations of people will continue. Some of the residents of Tyotkina, which is the village on the border with Ukraine, have been evacuated, and the governor has shown some of the videos in his Telegram channel earlier today. We also have heard the Russian Ministry of Defense saying that they continue to strike the Ukrainian military concentrations of the manpower as well as equipment in the Kursk region. So all in all, the understanding is that the Russians are still trying to squeeze the Ukrainian troops out. At the same time, in the neighboring region of Belgorod, the authorities have introduced the regional state of emergency, saying that the situation has been tense actually over the past months already, saying that the Ukrainian shelling has always been threatening the lives of the civilian population. So the authorities are going also to appeal to the Russian authorities to introduce the federal emergency in that area. So certainly the situation is yet to be over, but at the same time the Russians are maintaining that they do have now the control over those territories that were previously occupied by the Ukrainian troops as they have made their incursion.
Another question that's that's being asked about in various capitals is this: will it harden negotiating positions in Kyiv and or Moscow?
Well, with regard to that, it's interesting to see the latest comments coming from Russia suggesting that the plot of the Ukrainian incursion was to enter the city of Kurchatov, where the Kursk nuclear power plant is located. And they suggest that after this goal was supposed to be accomplished, Ukraine would have been asking for the negotiations, and that would have certainly improved their negotiating positions. At the same time, the Russian Foreign Ministry representatives have also said on Wednesday that this incursion by Ukraine has put on long hold any prospects of ceasefire negotiations.
Dasha, we leave it there. Dasha Chernyshyova reporting there from Moscow.